Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning to all the students. Today our topic on 5, tort law. So, okay, we only have the 2 learning objectives because this subject, for your understanding, we just teach you the basic thing only lah. So, not to worry. It's difficult to understand, but we teach you very basic thing. Please bear with it lah. Okay, introduction. Torts are wrongful action. Torts, this is English traditional word. What is it mean tort? That is wrongful action. Through tort law, society take to compensate those who have suffered injuries as a result of wrongful conduct of others. Let's say lah, kan, you break somebody car, yeah. So then wrongful action kan, you cannot break somebody car. So you have to compensate. We'll see more detail lah, ya. This contoh lah. Product liability is a major area of tort of law under which seller can be held liable for defective product. Okay, this good example is product liability. Yeah. So you buy a telephone. Suddenly the telephone voice breaking. So defective product kan. So if the nowadays no problem lah because they give warranty. But if there's no warranty, then we can ask for compensation for the product or the telephone you bought, which voice is breaking or kind of thing. So but now that's why now they have the warranty, so that we don't need to go under tort of law to claim damages or go through the court lah. Yeah. So a growing body of law is designed to protect the health and safety and credit of customer. Same thing lah, you beli product, a lot of product now over the counter for health supplement. Let's say you take this health supplement, be healthy kind of thing, but suddenly you take the health supplement, ubat-ubat itu, then you got sick or kind of thing. So you can sue the product owner for compensation and damages for the problem that you encounter. So the basis of tort of law, wrongs and compensation. Just as you know, anything things wrong, then you can ask for compensation. I give you 1 or 2 examples just now. One person or group brings suit against another, obtain compensation for money, other relief for harm and suffered. So just now lah, you buy a product, you eat the product or the medicine or the supplement. If you become sick and you get sick because of that product lah, then you can sue for compensation lah. That means here money lah to pay you back for your sick. You have to go to hospital to recover kind of thing. Yeah. Other relief for harm or support or whatever thing the court may think want to give you lah, other than money damages. What other thing the court may want to give you? It depends on the relief that the court. Maybe not only damages. They say, okay, now you suffered this thing for 10 years. You have to take medicine. They said, the court said now you have to pay the medicine for 10 years for you to recover back. Some sort like that. Yeah? Purpose of tort of law is to provide remedies. What is the purpose just now? Tort of law is to give you remedies for the thing that you have suffered. That means the invention to protect interests of the right. To protect you lah. If not, everybody will sell you all kind of thing. You eat, then you get sick, you die, then what happened? Everybody will simply sell medicine or drugs or everything to you, kan? So this is where the law is to help you. Actually, this tort of law is more on personal. So it's better you understand and learn so that it can protect you in your daily life. So element of tort, points that plaintiff must be proved to succeed. So to succeed in the tort, to claim for damages, for anything from the court, you must prove that, let's say just now you take this medicine or you take this supplement, ubat supplement, and then you get sick. So how to prove? Maybe you have to get a doctor certified lah. You take this medicine, that's where you got this sick or you got this problem. And then only you can to get the compensation from the court. International tort requires intent. Tortfeasor. What is tortfeasor? Tortfeasor, the person who accused. Let's say the person who sell you the bad medicine. This person we call it tortfeasor. Ya, orang yang jual you barang tak elok tadi. Ya, intended the consequences of an act. So intent, you sometimes we see that street vendor on the street they sell all kind of medicine. So they actually intended to sell you the medicine. If they not intended, then you cannot sue them for tortfeasor lah. If somebody just give you a medicine, you try lah this one. I take the medicine, you also can take. You take the medicine or the supplement, ubat-ubat tadi, suddenly you got sick. That one not tortfeasor. You cannot sue your friend who give you free medicine just now. There must be people intended to sell, of the act to sell and make money and to cheat you. That's important thing. To cheat you, to sell bad medicine for you to take because they want to make money out of you. So must be intended person. Knew or should have known the certain consequence will result from an act. He knows already. Sometimes the street vendor, orang tepi jalan jual ubat, they know that ubat is not approved by government. Somebody has to not approved by the government, but they just make it and sell it for the purpose of selling and making profit. They knew already. Because every medicine must be approved by the Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia. Even supplement, even vitamin, it must be approved. So if they sell on the street or behind the counter, we call it, so there's no approval. So these people are liable for taking intention under law of torts. So it fall into two categories, against person and also against property. We'll see further. So intentional torts against person, assault, and intended to cause an apprehension of harmful or offensive contact. Ini macam you bertepuk lah, bergaduh. Lelaki pun bergaduh, perempuan pun bergaduh kan. Fighting lah, kita panggil fighting lah. Assault ni kita macam fighting lah. Cause apprehension in the victim that harmful or offensive contact is imminent. Bila you bergaduh, bertumbuk kan, you fighting lah, sure, you there be a harmful ni apa ni, luka ke dan sebagainya. So battery ni bukan bateri kereta, it's not the car battery. Battery mean you when you hit people, you box people, so that call it battery. That's how mean battery. So battery mean intend to cause an unwanted contact. You go and box people, tumbuk people. The unwanted harmful contact, dia akan luka lah. So dia luka tu bengkak-bengkak. You have all the thing that we call it battery. So you can ask for compensation. You can ask to the court, report to the police that these people hit you or box you, then you ask for compensation. It's allowable, in the tort of law. Defense to assault battery, okay. But if there's a consent or you self-defend, defend to others, and also in property, orang nak pecah rumah kita, we hit them, itu defense lah. You don't need to pay compensation to the person. Somebody want to break into your house, your property, or break into your car, and then you hit them, you battery them, pukul dia, battery lah. That one defense. So the law of tort, the other party that because you act as a defense, you no need to pay any compensation. Okay. Intentional thoughts against person, false imprisonment. Intend to confine or restrain a person. Yeah. So false imprisonment, katalah intend to confine or restrain a person. Yeah. So let's say at the college, you datang college, belajar full time kat college lah, not face to face. So you marah, you angry with one of the friends or your friend. So you went to toilet misalnya. So inside the toilet, you lock the toilet from outside. So you lock the toilet from outside, so dia terkunci, it's locked inside. That one they call it intend to confine or restrain person. Kurung lah, terkurung je. Then orang yang kena kurung tu, the person tu can sue you, can claim damage under law of torts kerana mengurung dia because of you restrain them or confine them atau kurung dia dalam bilik jamban atau dalam bilik rumah ataupun dalam bilik kelas ke, tak kisahlah. So when you lock a person from outside, they cannot go from the room, that we call it confinement. Then restrain dia daripada keluar from getting out. That one, the person can sue you under law of torts untuk compensation atas kesalahan you tadi. Yeah? So that is called it false imprisonment. Then actual confinement in boundaries not the plaintiff choosing. Sama jugalah kalau kata dalam satu kawasan kampung ataupun kawasan yang you lock the gate, they cannot go out misalnya lah. So same thing lah. The boundaries mean bigger place lah. It is a room tadi, just confinement to a smaller place lah. Boundaries can be the whole area in a house. Dalam kawasan rumah, kawasan berpagar with gate, they cannot go out. That also is a false imprisonment. So intentional infliction of emotional distress, okay, outrageous conduct by the defendant, intent, severe emotionally distress suffered by the plaintiff. So all this termasuklah that you can sue for law under law of torts. Defamation, itu fitnah orang, wrongful harming person or good reputation, slander, label, ini semua slander, label and ada fitnah. You just say wrong to people which they are not, dia tak buat salah, they didn't do any wrong, but you say that he's a bad person, he steal money, he have affair there, all kind of thing that come under slander. And which is orally, but if you put that in writing, tulis, you write to people, say this fellow is no good, this fellow have affair with that fellow, this fellow do that bad thing, that one the writing. So all this we call it under defamation. Also in publication, you write books to slander people. Last time people write books and sell to slander ataupun slander this Anwar Ibrahim, the former finance minister. Also, Anwar Ibrahim sued the writer under law of torts. Defense, well, if you write a book, there's truth in what you write, and then they cannot sue you under law of tort because they call that one privileged communication. Whatever you write in the book is correct. So you made without malice, that means you write the book have no bad intention. That one you can do your defense is people sue you under law of torts. So other things same like invasion of right way privacy, use person name, picture, or likewise. That's why now be careful in your Facebook, Instagram. Don't simply use other people picture put inside Instagram and write something bad. Then they can sue you for damages under law of tort. Same thing lah, intrusion into person affairs or seclusion. You get into people affairs, you go and talk bad about them, their affairs kind of thing, you don't get involved with other people. My advice, don't get behind other people matters, other people problem, other people personal affairs, because they can sue you under a law of tort. Okay. Publication information that place person in a false right, ni macam tadi lah, same thing lah. You write books, you write article in WhatsApp, all things. So WhatsApp also is considered publication, not only books. You write in the internet, through your Facebook. These all writing bad things about other people is under publication. They can sue you under law of tort. Public disclosure of private facts about individual, people private matters, people private information. You reveal it to other, there is private, but you know this fact that you reveal it to others, to public. To public means to everybody. They also can sue you under law of tort and damages for wrongly publishing their information. So appropriation used by one person of another person's name, likewise in identifying characteristic without permission. Sometimes you read newspaper, person using the Sultan name, person using minister name. So these people can sue you because you wrongly use their name for your own purposes. Then also in the case of misrepresentation, fraud lah, tipu. They also can, you use my name, for example, to cheat other people. You said, oh, Datuk Murad asked you to lend me 10,000 ringgit, which I never give any permission. So you misrepresent the people, and these people knows me very well, so they give you the money, for example. Yeah. So the people that you misrepresent them to give you the money can sue you. Or deceit, we call it international deceit for personal gain. Deceit here mean cheat lah. In law we call it deceit. We don't call it cheat. But the same meaning of deceit mean cheat, tipu lah. So element of fraud, we have there. That one, no need for you to understand very much lah. What we're talking about, fraud, tipu. So ada kerja, any things that you tipu, then is liable for torts. Fact versus opinion, sure, everything must be fact. If anything is only opinion, then they cannot sue you lah. Let's say my opinion, he's not a good person, so they cannot just sue you because you're giving the fact, not the really fact, you just opinion. Yeah. And if you give really facts, then some more they cannot sue you because you're giving the truth. So tort law only if the information that you give is false or slander or libel. Wrongful inference with the contractual relationship. So valid enforceable contract exists between two parties. Third party knows that this is contract exists. Third party intentionally cause either of two parties to breach the contract. Here we are talking about intentionally torts against person. You give inference. Inference mean bagi macam those people punya background or kind things that say that he's not a good person. Actually, he's a good person. So you give wrongly interference on their contractual relationship, they also can sue you under law of tort. So these are all minor detail lah. Yeah? Many things. It's not really important, but we just give you some idea lah. Wrongful inference of business relationship. Defendant knew or had reason to know that third party and plaintiff are in business relationship. Defendant intentionally inferred the relationship. So these all little things that in law of torts you can be sued for damages. Trespass, as I said, trespass land, my house, your house, with the boundary of all the fence. If somebody climb over your fence, come into your house, whether they steal or don't steal, that one we call it trespass. So we can sue them under law of tort. Seseorang masuk you punya kawasan rumah, kawasan berpagar, just inside your gate without your permission, that one we call it trespass to the land, and we can sue them under law of tort. Yeah, simple as that lah. Yeah. Okay, what do you think about tort law? This one you discuss lah later in the class. Those tort law that I already explained. You don't understand? What do you think? You discuss further in the class so that the knowledge that we want to give you under tort law, you can understand, you can construct your own knowledge about what is this tort law is about. If you cannot construct the knowledge that we teach you, then you have not learned anything. Then it's very bad. So this is what we want you to understand. We want to transfer the knowledge to you, but you cannot understand. You cannot understand mean you cannot construct the knowledge that we are giving to you for your own understanding. Then we fail. You fail, we fail. So please, you must think and discuss further about the lecture, the information, the knowledge we given to you, whether you can construct it for your knowledge. That means you can understand what we are teaching to you. Yeah? Negligence, okay. We have another topic on negligence. Negligence occurs when someone suffers injury because of another failure to live up of duty. Okay, so what happened when negligent? Defendant own duty of care. Defendant breach duty of care. Plaintiff suffered a legally recognized injury. Defendant breach caused the injury suffered. Okay, I give you a simple example. Okay, I give you a simple example. You have a house. Yeah, inside your house, inside your boundary of your house, your parent keep some chemical. Whatever whether you're going to use it or your parent just buy it to keep it there before they send it to other place, doesn't matter. But what happened, that chemical in the tank or in the box break and the chemical flows to house next door. So when it flows the chemical to the next door, it causes injury to the people, your neighbor, your next door neighbor, because of your chemical pass through or seep through to this house. This is, we call it negligent. Example of negligent. So if this happen, then your neighbor can sue you under tort of law for damages. Yeah, simple as that. You can ask further in the class. So then duty of care is breached. So I already explained the example. These are what I explained just now in summary. This is just a write-up for you to understand. But example is more important. You read this one so you cannot understand. These are all law words, very difficult to understand. The injury requirement measures legally recognized. This is all the same thing lah. This is all under topic negligence. I give you the example just now. Anything that is within your control, suddenly it goes to another party, and that party got hurt. That we call negligence, and that party can sue you for damages because of the harm caused by your negligence, not keeping the product within your control. Dangerous product lah, we're talking about dangerous product within your control that goes to another party. Simple as that. That is called negligence. It can be any situation is the same negligence. That means there's things that harmful thing that you keep with you, and then this thing goes to another party and cause harm to them, then you consider negligent for not keeping the harmful thing, and then you are liable to be sued under law of tort for the negligence. They can ask you, your neighbor can ask you damages. This is topic on negligence. Well, there's defense. You can defend. You see that plaintiff voluntarily enters the risky situation. Let's say now you have the harmful product in your house, but if your neighbor come and they mess around with the box, and from the box or from the container, the harmful product is affect your friends or your neighbor, and then you can say that this is my defense. It's not my negligence. He came to my house and he break into this product which is harmful and it caused him harm. So that is not my negligence, but he himself do it. He contribute to the negligence. When he contribute to the negligence, then you can put as a defense. So when they sue you under law of tort, you may not be convicted for negligence. And that's what we mean here. Defense on to the negligence. Yeah. Okay, this all on the same story lah that I told you just now. If you can understand what I say, it's good enough. Cyber thought. Now latest thing is on cyber thought because we have this WhatsApp, we have the Facebook, we have all this online thing. So now we have another. Last time during my study, there's no cyber thought. Now there's new law, they call it cyber thought. So liability of your ISP, internet communication. Yeah. So ISP are not liable for defamatory statement. Those provide the internet, they're not liable because they just provide the platform for you to use. You are using it to defame people, either slander or whatever, then you will be the one be sued under law of tort, not the internet provider. Facing the veil of anonymity, ISP can disclose personal information about customer not only owned by court. Right of plaintiff are balanced different. Okay, what does it mean? Piercing the veil. So some people use other name in the Facebook, in the anonymous name lah, nama-nama samaran. So you think you can use nama samaran and defame people, you can get over with it. Nobody can sue you. No, it's wrong. Because when you register at the internet platform, ISP platform, they ask your detail. You got the name, IC, your father name, mother name, grandfather name, whatever they want, everything down there. So even you use anonymous name in Facebook or Instagram, so you defame people, slander people using the anonymous name, you think you can get away with it? No, because the other party can sue you under law of tort. They can ask the ISP to give your detail. Once there's a court order, the ISP have to give your name and detail. So you're still liable, they will sue you under law of tort. Yeah, we have this defamation online. Yeah, now because of the all this new social media punya lah. So it come the same thing lah. Yeah. So you'll be responsible if anything happening, not the ISP provider. So strict liability is imposed for reason other than fault. Abnormally dangerous activity lah, potential harm, serious nature to person, property, involve high degree risk, non-commonly performed in community area, basis liability, creation of extraordinary risk. Ini contohnya lah, you simpan macam saya ni chemical in your house untuk perumahan kan, so you cannot put dangerous punya product in the housing area, it should be industrial area. That's what you mean by strict liability. Okay. Then we have also product liability that also can come under law of tort. So for example, manufacturer fail to exercise due care to make product safe. You beli telefon, suddenly telefon meletup, then it's product liability. So you can sue the telephone maker because you beli handphone dia, telefon meletup. Contoh lah ya. Manufacturer or seller misrepresent quality, nature, appropriate use of product. The telephone manufacturer said, boleh buat tu, boleh buat ni, boleh buat gambar tu, boleh gambar ni. Suddenly you buy telephone, you cannot use the telephone punya application. That is product liability lah. You can sue also. And that one you have to sue under tort lah. Strict product liability, manufacturing defect, design defect, warning defect, macam-macam lah. Kalau telefon tu ada rosak dan sebagainya, You beli handphone tadi kan, that one we call it product liability lah. Same thing lah kalau you beli kereta ke, you beli motorcycle ke, all the yang rosak, yang defect can be under product liability, can sue under law of tort. Okay, the defense, kalau pula kata you sue them for product liability for damages, yang manufacturer of telefon, kereta ke motosikal, dia ada defend dia jugalah, dia pertahankan diri dia lah. Kalau dia kata no duty to warn against obvious or commonly known risk, kalau kata dia kata telefon ni dia jual memang tahu dah kalau pakai you tak jaga telefon, you charge 24 jam dia meletup, then dia punya defend lah. Jadi mungkin you sue them under tort, we cannot win, you cannot get the risk. Contoh lah, same thing lah. You use macam product misuse, you use pasut telefon, you use for other purposes, for other gadget. Katalah product telefon use only for telefon, you use for video picture for many hours, supposed to be 3 minutes, you use it for 1-2 hours, then the product meletup, burst. So this is, they said, the manufacturer of telephone said it's not their mistake. You misuse the product. So under that one, kalau you summon under tort, you sue under tort, you cannot win. This is the defense of the manufacturer, not defense of you. You not your defense. When you defend, you summon orang, sue orang, they also have their defense on the product lah. Yeah. Okay, in summary, we already mentioned you most on the law of torts. We got it. So, what are the things that you can sue ataupun summon untuk minta ganti rugi, damages under law of torts? Yeah. And then international tort, all that one lah, I already explain. This one is very law punya word. You baca pun you tak faham unless you are a lawyer like me lah. So I already explained to you just now. This is just the summary lah, not to worry. Yeah. If you can understand what I say, and then you can also discuss further in the class. Yeah. So it's all under summary there. You don't, whatever I told you in my lecture is all there lah. Yeah. But you read this one very difficult to understand. But we have to put it because it's what law is all about. Yeah. So you continue question and answer section with the lecture in class. Especially this is a difficult subject. I'm sure you need a lot of clarification. Please do ask. Please do what is necessary. Yeah. Don't try to ask. Thank you.